a special guest commentator tonight, Armani Belmont.
What's up, man?
Jump in for Dave Burnett on this one. So how you feeling after that big win?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I lost too much weight too quick. That's why I kind of like don't like losing weight. But then again, I do like losing weight because I can go. Like I feel like I would lose more weight in the winter than in the summer. It's kind of the same backwards.
You know Delano pretty well.
Delano, yeah.
So tell me about this fight.
Well, Delano, we've been working on his footwork. I've been noticing he just kept falling and getting tripped up off of punches. So I, got him out of the comfort zone. Like, man, you got to stop being stiff, man, because you're getting hit with the smallest punches and falling. But you know what I mean? When you get punched and you fall, that's considered a knockdown, right?
Yes. Just because his legs aren't under it.
Yeah, because his legs, and then you getting tripped up from your own feet. So we was in the gym. I was working on him. Every time he tripped up, I popped the back of them legs,
And stepping into the ring now is Ethan Blackburn. Ethan has been wanting this fight for a long time.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of tension on this fight.
Ethan told me before this fight, he said this is the first fight I've ever actually taken seriously. It's the first time I've ever trained consistently.
Yeah, Ethan is a very solid guy. He's a solid guy.
And, I don't know. I don't know if he wanted to keep this close to the vest, but he told me he might be done after this. He's thinking about retiring after this fight.
He's too young to retire.
Which I think is a shame.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of talent.
Potential. Yeah, I don't think he should retire at all.
Well, he's come so far without real consistent training.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He got a crowd favorite he crowd favorite right now for sure.
I think a lot of people have been waiting for this matchup.
Yeah, this is going to be a good fight. There's a lot of tension on this fight. What's your prediction?
I think Blackburn beats him.
You think so?
Yeah. I think Blackburn is a volume puncher, and I don't know if Delano is able to deal with that defensively.
Yeah, I mean, if he listen to everything we train for, I think he'd do good.
The thing about Delano, though, he has improved every time I've seen him.
Yeah, most definitely. We went through training. When we did training, every time he put his hands down, we could tell right now he got his hands up, popping him in his head. Keep your hands up. You don't like getting hit. Put your hands up.
Right now, he needs to be ready to plant that back foot, pull the trigger on that right hand.
I think
before that jab comes in like that. Exactly, right there.
There you go.
But if he do it right, man, he can land that shot hard.
He's being a little lazy with that jab, and you see Ethan countered it with that straight right.
Yeah, Ethan a pretty solid guy.
Got to learn to sit down on his punches, Delano.
Like I say, they both got good potential. If they get their right training.
A lot slower than I expected.
Yeah.
See there, Ethan's starting to pick up the rhythm a little bit.
Picking up. He gotta have his hands up.
And that's when he looks his best, is when he starts getting ahead of you.
Most definitely. I say they both will have good potential with the right trainer. How you feel?
Oh, absolutely. I think, look at Delano. He's
athletic.
6'5" for this weight class. He's so long.
He got.
But
there
see,
you go.
that's his problem. He has no head movement yet.
No head. Yeah.
He keeps that head on the center line, and he gets cracked a lot because
every time you got to shift. You can tell he being a little bit more solid.
Oh, beautiful right hand.
That's a right. That's a good right hand.
Got to learn to quit popping that chin up in the air like that.
He's bad for it. He keeps that head right there, and he just moves straight back. He's not cutting angles yet, but he's getting better with it.
Yeah.
Hasn't learned to put his hands up and catch those punches while he's stepping off. Like you do.
Yeah, like me, I know how to step backwards.
Ooh, he knocked that mouthpiece out again.
Oh. He doing.
You see there, Delano looks frustrated after that first round.
Yeah.
He shook his head.
Me personally, that was a very good round. It was an all right round.
That was a close round.
But I feel like nobody would know until the second round. That's when everybody,
Delano had two moments where he was landing combinations but throughout the round, he was landing single shots.
Yeah.
So, tough round to score.
Yeah.
It really is tough round to score. You can score it either way. It just depends on the judge's taste.
Most
it's
definitely.
hard to know what these judges are watching as well.
Right. This what Floyd Mayweather coach told me. Al Mitchell, Hall of Famer. He told me, in order to win, don't let the fight get close. If the fight close, you lose.
Yeah.
So that's why when I fought, they most people would say, "Oh, I'm running," but I'm too tall. I'm 6'4".
That was the first time you've ever fought 3-minute rounds as well, right?
And I thought it was 2 minutes. I'm not ever gonna lie. I was in. That's why it brought me a minute. Ooh.
Good right hand by Delano.
Beautiful straight rights.
He's doing a little better. Footwork a little bit more.
Ethan came back with his own straight right, though. It looked beautiful.
Yeah, you see Delano foot, that back leg picking up. He needs to keep that down.
Yep.
He's doing a lot better, though. I think this fight will be a little bit more.
He gets a little bit sloppy sometimes.
Yeah, he trying to rush the point. He trying to rush his punches. You got to take your time. Sometimes you got to pick your punches, right?
But in the beginning, when we first saw him compete, all of his punches were like that.
Now
he's starting to
see.
sit back and actually throw cleaner punches.
Yeah, that was one of the problems when we was training. I told him, you got to chill. You rushing your points.
He's landing right now.
I'm telling you, man. He's winning this round.
Yeah, he winning. They both pretty tough fighters, man. But the dog will come out on the third round, Ooh, that's a good punch.
Best shot of the fight.
That's a good punch right there. He can't let that punch get to him.
No, you got to answer it.
Yeah, you get hit, you gotta deliver at least 5.
You got to answer it.
See, he's sitting down a little bit more, trying to be calm.
You're right, Delano's winning this round.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he be a little calm, you'd be all right. You can't think when you want a street fight or you're rushing your punches, because that's how you frustrate yourself and just throw sloppy.
And I think that may be the thing. He came from that background, like street fighting, not really disciplined fighting. And now he's becoming a more disciplined fighter, and you see he's having success here against a very tough guy in Blackburn.
You got to learn to turn that hook over and stay in there with it.
I say both guys, they keep their hands up and stop throwing their punches.
Blackburn is looking sloppier than he used to.
Beautiful right hand.
That was a good right hand. That was
beautiful
a good
right hand.
And Ethan Blackburn runs right into a straight right.
I've been kind of expecting it. What did I say a while ago? If he stop and shoot that right hand straight,
he's gonna land it. You caught it. You caught it. You the man. You the man. And it's so crazy. I worked with Delano all the way up to this fight. He took a lot of beating from me. I really beat on him.
You could see the difference.
Yeah,
you see the difference from that last fight against Eric Mon to this one.
Yeah, most definitely. He took a beating from me from training. I got to treat him like my little brother. You can't just be chilling at home if you want to be great.
Right.
You got to work out when the other person chilling at home.
Now
when
tell me, sleep. Scott, if you're in Ethan Blackburn's corner, what are you telling him right now?
If I'm in Blackburn's corner, I'm getting a lot of ice to the back of his head, which I really didn't see much of. But,
I don't see any
I know
ice
they hit him
there.
with some water, but
I don't even know if they've got any ice.
Should have definitely been hitting the back of his neck with some ice.
I say.
And the next thing I'm telling him is don't let that bother you, and you have to learn to get in there and get in exchanges like he's doing now, and keep the pressure on. Because if you don't knock him down, you don't have a chance.
He's not cutting any angles coming in, though. That's why he got caught last round.
But he's got to be. But he walked into it. He's got to be punching his way in.
Yeah.
You see Delano a little bit more calm.
And yes, Delano knows he has a lead, but
anything can happen. Though.
Exactly. He's got to make sure he's got to make.
Be a moment where Delano's got more confidence than he's probably ever had in a fight.
See, it depends on what he's thinking. Is he thinking to protect his lead, or is he thinking to put this guy away?
You don't want to rush a knockout.
No, you don't.
You don't want to rush a knockout.
And that's what he's got to do. So
another big straight right from Delano.
You got to stay patient.
If I was in Blackburn corner, I would have told him just tighten up a little bit. If he keep his hands up, he can score.
He knocks the mouthpiece out of Delano.
No, Delano knocked Blackburn.
Oh, they fighting. It's a brawl.
And finally, yes, the boxing match has stopped and the fight has broke out.
You know, it's a lot of rival, a lot of tension with this fight.
Every boxing match that every good boxing match that happens.
Yeah, most definitely.
The boxing match, somewhere along the match, the fight breaks out.
And I think this might actually be what Blackburn needs, because Delano's outboxing him.
And really, he is outboxing him, and he needs to battle. And he's
if you had a grading right now, what would you grade?
Well, I'll tell you this: his first fight, I would have gave him an F, but now I think he's moved up to B+ territory.
Yeah, pretty good.
See,
yeah.
In the locker room, I told him, like, you got to think about it. You in his city, you in his town, his state. So you going to get booed, That's
like amazing. I think Delano had confidence issues about this fight, when it came to showing up for that last one.
Yeah.
And yet here he is winning.
And there's a lot of, and I'm really proud of him. That was a good fight, I told him.
I've seen you fight better than you fought tonight.
Most definitely. I think it was more of me losing weight quick. I tried to get something to eat. My food wouldn't stay down. I actually threw my food back up. Right. That was like an $8 sandwich. This one might be a little pretty close.
What?
A draw?
They called this a majority draw.
That's not a draw. I can't agree with that.
That is saying that Blackburn won 2 of the 3 rounds. Yeah. And the knockdown tied it.
Yeah, that's not, no.
I can't agree.
No.
Because you got to think about it. You get knocked down, that's a big difference, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a major event in a boxing match.
Yep.
A knockdown is a major event in a boxing match, period.
You get knocked
Even
down.
if it's a flash knockdown, it's a major event in a boxing match.
And you gotta tip the round to the guy who got the knockdown.
I can't agree with this.
No, I agree with you, Armani.
I can't agree with this one. Yeah.
After this fight, it was a lot closer than a lot of people thought it was going to be. Did he earn your respect there a little bit?
Yeah, it's a lot of bad sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to do it again.
Looks like they're going to run it back again, Armani.
I say it's going to be a trilogy. Looking at see it.